even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video I'm bringing you guys me using Super Vegito alongside probably Red Zenkai Super Gogeta as well, but we're going to be maining Bardock as well because I just wanted to use him to show that for the unit he is, for the pioneer he is in Dragon Ball Z, for the GOAT he is, for the LF he is, the Legends Limited character Super Vegito, he is not hitting or doing as good as he should, and especially in comparison to when he came out. Now that makes sense. Obviously all characters get power crept in some way, shape or form, and it's only natural that happens because obviously the newer units have to be good, like they have to have a good selling point. They can't just be lackluster and then all these old units, even though they are certain units like Super Vegito for example, or Vegito Blue, even though they are like characters that would genuinely be more overpowered than other characters, they still do have to get power crept. But this Super Vegito, like, the problem I have with him is the fact that his kit, it doesn't work in this meta because he gets destroyed too fast. His kit is based off gaining buffs off every art card the enemy uses. So if he's and on the other side, he's also supposed to gain buffs the longer that he's in. So if he's supposed to gain buffs while staying in for as long as possible, he has to be able to take a lot of damage. However, he's not doing that. Like, he doesn't have the defenses to take a lot of damage, so therefore the enemy cannot give enough art cards towards him to absorb before he has to switch out. It's either that he's gonna die, or like he just switches out before reaching his maximum potential. And that's what's really annoying about Super Vegito, because I know he's a really good unit. I know that his kit can be much better just with a slight little tweak. Like literally, if they made it so that he gets like, I don't know, something crazy like 25% of damage inflicted for every art card the enemy uses, it would make that much more of a difference in comparison to actually tweaking anything else. Like, it doesn't even, they don't even have to tweak defenses or anything like that. That it could be that tiny thing and it would make that much more of a bigger difference. So overall, this video is just going to be me showing that Super Vegito, he's not who he used to be, honestly. Like, he is still a good unit. I really like his cover change, but he's not a unit I'd bring as a main in any way, shape or form. You can see on the team here, I've actually got Super Vegito, Bardock obviously, Red Gogeta, and then buffing them, I've actually tried to make it so like it's like a Zenkai Super Vegito simulator. So I've got Super Saiyan 3 Goku at Zenkai 7, the Kaioken Goku, and the Green Goku from the movies, because he actually buffs, they all buff strike basically, and the fact that Super Saiyan 3 Goku is a Zenkai character, he's gonna buff even more so in terms of strike, and you'll see that through the Z abilities that you're gonna see. Literally, the amount of buffs that he got overall, like, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see as well. You're not just like just hoping that you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But getting into the buffs that he can receive, so diving into the Z abilities, he's getting 25% to attack Super Saiyan, because Super Vegito is Super Saiyan, strike, attack and defense. That's from Bardock. Going into Super Gogeta, plus 22% to attack Fusion Warrior, base strike, attack and defense during battle. That could have been higher, but I wanted to run a fusion unit because obviously Gogeta recently came out, so why not tag him along, you know, the vibe. It could have been someone else, but I wanted to use him specifically because he's the man right now. Gogeta is hitting, I can't lie. I can't hate. Goku, he's doing plus 30% to episode sagas from the movies or Tag Saiyan, base strike, attack and defense. 30%, that's a lot. Goku plus 22% to Tag Saiyan, base strike, attack and base blast defense, which is pretty good, but that could have been higher. But you have to remember, he's also doing a Zenkai ability, which we'll get into later. And then the last bit from Goku again, plus 33% to Tag God Ki or Tag Saiyan, base strike, attack. 33% is really high. And then obviously we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Zenkai ability, increases the following stats of characters that are both element purple and Tag Saiyan. So he gets plus 40% to strike attack, and then plus 35% to blast attack. I was trying to main strike attack if anything because he's a melee type. So that's kind of what I did for the Zenkai simulation. Then I went for equipment that also have a strike buff. So I've got the equipment that you get for free, the Z plus. It's like like what is that? How do I? Oh my god, how am I supposed to pronounce that? But that's so funny. It buffs strike attack 13%. The Yule Pay is a really good equipment for strike attack, and it does critical as well. But 18.55, that's what I got there. And then you can't win. It does 14.15% to strike attack. And he also gets defenses for each tag Saiyan member, which I'm going to be running 3 Saiyans because Gogeta and Bardock. But yeah, that pretty much just summarizes what I tried to do to give him like a Zenkai simulation of if he would get the stat boost that Zenkai characters usually get. You've seen with Gogeta that the stats that he's got now are insane, and he's not even an LF, but it's Gogeta. So imagine if this guy here is the next LF Zenkai that we get. Obviously things that we'd be expecting if he was to get LF Zenkai. We've seen the pattern now. There's a Legends limited return banner specifically for them, so people can actually pull them more prior to their Zenkai releasing. It's kind of like bait, and I feel like if there is something like a Gogeta coming, they do something like that to bait us for people to go for the Super Vegito. But I feel like it's also too soon. It might not be too soon because I don't know, they be pushing out stuff. But another thing that made me think that this is actually highly probable is because Super Vegito is actually available in quite a few places. For example, what I want to say is if we look at Namek Goku and Gohan, they're available in the Ultra Space Time Rush Medal Shot, the Zenkai Awakening Z Power, I mean. But Super Vegito is actually on the Ultra Space Time Rush ticket banner, and he's been on there for a minute. Like, he's probably the selling point of that banner. So it would make a lot of sense considering that we get those tickets from Ultra Space Time Rush if he was to enter the Ultra Space Time Medal Shop as well as a Zenkai character. And that would be pretty neat, but I feel like it'd be lots, like very, very, very OP to have him as a Zenkai on a fusion team, because then they would just have like literally an insane unit for every single color. They got Vegito blue, for blue, green they got Kefla, purple will now be Super Vegito as a Zenkai, yellow Vegito is really good, like really good, not sleep on that boy. And then on red we got the Zenkai 7 Gogeta. So but the only reason, even though that would be a very OP team, you see they didn't hold back with the Son family, you see they haven't been holding back with God Key. So being real, like I see it as probable just simply off the fact that Toshi hasn't been holding back with other teams, so I don't see him holding back with Fusion Warriors. Like, they've got the Gotenks Zenkai, they've now got the they got Vegito Blue first, then they got the Gotenks Zenkai, and then we got the red Zenkai 7. I didn't need to say 7, but the Zenkai Super Gogeta. So this guy getting an LF Zenkai next would actually, it seems like a reach, like being real about it, it seems like a reach. But at the same time, it's very probable just simply off the fact that we did not need the Namek Goku Zenkai like after the Gohan one. Like that's already mad. And out of any character to next get a Zenkai, I think it should be Super Vegito as well, simply off the fact that he's a unit that deserves it. Like maybe Goten probably needs it more than Super Vegito, but ain't nobody really care about Goten. And on top of that, the Hybrid Saiyan team already has so many Zenkai units, and on top of that, Goten is specifically for Son family, so that would just make them even more so ridiculous, you get. So I feel like Super Vegeta would be the next one to actually come up. This is just speculation at the moment, but when something comes out, then obviously I can speak more on it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I was right, I said this time ago, yeah. Like, I was ahead of the curve. I was way ahead of the curve. But it's ironic I'm making this video during a Gogeta type period. But this is a PvP video. It's kind of like discussion based, but it's just me speaking what I want to speak about. And ain't nobody gonna stop that, because we on this grind to 15k. So if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. You know I got it right this time. You can't slander me, yes sir. I haven't been plugging my socials recently at all. Like, I've just been getting straight into the video. I feel like the nitty gritty of the video is what you guys are here for, so you want to dive in straight away. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying these discussion videos recently. I've been enjoying doing them for real. Like, they're quite relaxing. It's kind of like speaking on the stream, but it's not exactly on the stream. But my overall thoughts from using this Super Vegito with this team, Bardock buffs and everything else, like, honestly, against greens he does okay, and that says a lot for the type advantage and everything that he gets. He should be doing way more for the color that he is. But overall, his best asset, because his kit doesn't work well in this type meta, his best asset is actually his cover change, and that says a lot. Like, if I'm gonna run him, he's a savior. Like, it's like running Super Saiyan 3 Goku, same thing. If anybody else, Super Saiyan 3 Goku should get a Zenkai. However, I feel like lots of people don't have lots of pools of him. He's not as widely available, and he would just fit on a Sun Family team and Saiyan team, which is also nuts. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave the talking like that. I've been talking for a minute. I enjoyed using him, but like, he's just not hitting how he used to, being real. He's a liability on a fusion team for real. In a lot of these games, I think I lost 2 of them. I'm not sure, but you guys will see. Super Gogeta was carrying, or if not Bardock, honestly. Vegito was just like an honest liability. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on the grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, the gameplay is gonna play on for a bit longer, so lots of people like to stay and actually watch the gameplay, because the gameplay do be good. Like, it's not no mid gameplay, no cap. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Again, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this video so far. Hit violate right here. My name's Zakashi, and I will see you guys, I got him back, in the next one.
Out of the way! Come on! Can't you take this a bit more serious? Let's do all right! Come on, give me all you got! What's wrong? Are you going to let me win without letting me go on? I never thought I'd be facing you, friend. Not happening! No! Let's do this! Out of my way! Up here! Time to wrap this up! I'm not done yet! Never underestimate and stay down! I'll blow you away! That's right! Final! Here we go! And stay down! I'm done! That's a good attack! But it doesn't work on me! Time to wrap this up! I'm gonna take you down! Are you ready? The one dying today is you! Fall back! Big Bang Attack! Out of my way! Here, Horn! Gonna crush you! Here! Horn! Here! Everything!
No way!
Hurry! You're not even in my league! You look so you think you can handle this? Yeah, too slow. Warrior of freedom! I'm gonna back! Hey, what's wrong? Out of my way! Here, Horn! Is that your full power? I'm gonna take you down. Here. Here. Torn. Here. Are you ready? Torn. The one dying today is you. Here. You're not even in my league.